Yes. These courts of limited jurisdiction, yeah. hmm and then the courts of general jurisdiction and the appeals process to the intermediate appellate courts, right? Their ruling, and then appealing to the state supreme court, and their ruling. So now, since 2011, you never gave me the reasonable, accurate, and timely notice of court hearings. Yes. I'm kind of getting the feeling that you didn't want my signature. If you had given me notice, there is a place for the restrained person to sign. Yes. And there's a place for the respondent to sign. Oh. But you never did that, did you? You didn't want my signature? Well, I think you're going to want it. Now, you issued a protection order while I was on trial for allegedly violating a protection order. And the court commissioners did or did not have the authority of the limited jurisdiction. Oh, I know you say you're Superior Court Commissioner. It's the family law is limited or general jurisdiction. Well, at the time of August 12th of 2011, it was Superior Court Judge Ken Williams. Yes. Department 2 could be significant. Yes. Was Superior Court Judge Ken Williams a court of general jurisdiction or limited jurisdiction? It looks like you can only appeal decisions that are made in the general jurisdiction. Yes. Now, this 2-count criminal complaint in Jefferson County? Yes. Serious crime per se. If, as it says in the protection order, there was some sort of assault involved. Yes. And then there's the cyber stalking. Yes. Somebody that worked in the Brennan School District. Well, these are serious crimes per se. When does a gross misdemeanor become a felony? I did a little study on these violating of protection orders. Yes. In fact, I did some study about exactly what it says here as to the respondent. Yes. This provisions 1 through 6 of the actual notice of criminal offense. Right. If the violation involves travel across the state line, yes. It's a felony. Yes. Because extradition is involved. Is a gross misdemeanor unless one of the following conditions? That would be a Class C felony? Yes. Class C felony. Class C felony with at least 2 previous convictions? Yes. Now, it looks like it's a serious crime per se if one of these other conditions. Now, courts of limited jurisdiction. District Court Judge Porter. Right. District Judge Court, District Judge Landis. Yes. At what point is somebody moved from district court to superior court? Now, you probably do hear felonies all the time in courts of limited jurisdiction, but I would think a felony would be something that could be appealed. Yes. Yes, it could. Now, I know. Was I in Sequim, Washington on December 31st of 2015? Was I in Port Angeles, Washington on December 31st of 2015? Yes. Yes, he was. Was I in Brennan, Washington on June 16th of 2017? Port Angeles Police Department. Now, is there any possible way that I could have committed assault? Yes. As in touching the actual petitioner? Yes. Not being in that actual city. Could it be a serious crime per se if I wasn't in that city and I didn't commit assault? Now, there's the cyber stalking. Yes, yes, yes. Harassing, intimidating, tormenting, embarrassing. Right. Lewd, lascivious, indecent, or obscene words, images or language or suggesting the commission of some sort of lewd or lascivious act. Now, anonymously or repeatedly, whether or not conversation threatening to evict. I don't think I ever said that I wanted to physically harm my wife, Coach, because we're still married, Judge Aurora. That's why. So I've oftentimes said that I wanted to imprison those in Jefferson County. Exactly what did the well, you said on or about June 16th of 2017, some of Heidi's coworkers in the Brennan School District received an email from me that I never sent to them. Yes, where allegedly I said that I wanted to Oh, it doesn't say that. It says something to the effect of remove the protection order because it violates my rights as an American citizen. So your third party, yes, emails, right. Um, violated. He's aware of the order and angry about the fact it was issued. Well, Brett, I'm angry about the fact that it was issued because I wasn't given any due process. You took my sons and you gave them to my wife without ever requiring my signature as an American citizen. Now, I'd like to see that email because I've never been able to read it because the prosecuting attorney kept it top secret. Oh, see, state's response to the defendant's motion to dismiss? Yes. State of Washington, Court of Limited Jurisdiction. Can I appeal the decision of the state to have me put into a mental facility? Yes. The encyclopedia says I can't. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. But I would think that any person, right, among the evidence available to the state in support of its prosecution, Mr. Budnick, is the following email sent to Mr. Budnick. Yes. On June 16th to numerous recipients, including people at Heidi Budnick's workplace. She works in the Brennan School District. Yes. On her 47th birthday, I sent her an email that I wanted to harm her or cause her injury, demanding that someone remove the protection order that the petitioner didn't sign. Yes. That the respondent was not given any due process. Yeah. And happens to have forgeries of an elected oath of office. Among the many attachments associated with Mr. Budnick's June 16, 2017 demand is a screenshot of the actual protection order. Ooch. Was there just one screenshot, or did I take a screenshot of where the petitioner didn't sign it? Where there's a forgery? Ooch. Where there was numerous fraudulent statements? Because it seems that this whole idea of contacting the petitioner through a third party, known as her co-workers at her place of work, did any email that I ever sent about my wife or kids ever say anything about injuring them? Now, for cyber stalking to be a felony, not only would it have to be lewd, lascivious, it would have had to document something to the effect that I wanted to cause personal injury. Well, what did it say? Did you read the fucking email? Oh, it says that I was not given any due process. Right. I was not given notice of court hearings. Yes. Does it look like this right here? That the court doesn't have any jurisdiction? Pooch. That there was no personal.